welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. Alright guys, so we're working in my social media and business section for the week of the 27th of January through the 2nd of February. And I actually wanted to point out a few things. First of all, I wanted to comment about the mouse. Now, I did cover it up, and then I read a bunch of your comments, then I took the sticker off, although it didn't come off nicely. And the reason I did that wasn't so much because you guys commented about it, but because of what you commented made me think about something that I've been telling you guys for quite some time, where you just sort of lean into not even your mistakes, but when you don't like something and just go with it. Why not? And I felt like, well, it wasn't horrible. It just didn't seem to be as nice as I wanted. And so what did I do? I did what I tell you guys you shouldn't do. You should just enjoy it. So I took it up, and it's a little funny, and you'll see why in just a little bit. I do have a cold, so if I sound a little different, that's why. And I am doing Tamika, I think it's Tamika's 12-day of doodles challenge on Instagram. So day 3 I did, Baby Yoda. And day 4 I did the Stay Puffed, which was Friday. So Stay Puffed. And day 5 and day 6 is also this week. So that's today and tomorrow. And YouTube, that's done. Etsy, I'm really hoping I can finish my filming today, do some editing and scheduling today, and then tomorrow just focus on that. My goal is to have the shop opened by midnight my time, Saturday, February 1st. All right, so let me take this page out, and we're going to be working on this here. And the reason why I said it's funny about the little mousy dude is because you can see him right there. In fact, he looks a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, I know what you did. I know what you did. So we are going to bring him back, just outlining the outline. And so when I took this sticker up, it actually took quite a bit of ink, but then left enough of an outline that you can see he was there. So I didn't realize when I started, but the pen I was using was a blue ink pen, and that's why he's now in blue on the other side. So I'm gonna see if we can make him a little less scary, although again, I get it. He's been through the ringer. So we'll put him there, color in his eyes. The paper is a bit fragile because it is torn up, so I don't want to put too much ink. And then those are his little footsies there, and there we go. Now the sticker books I'm going to be using is the Stargazer and this Dates and Holidays Memory Keeping one. You guys know I am completely enamored of this. This was sent to me by my friend Val, so I'll link her channel below. And in my social media and business section, I don't use the layout, I just use the paper. And this was gifted to me by my friend Dee. Both Dee and Kelly sent these to me, and I don't know why, but I've just been using the section that Dee sent me for my social media and business, because again, sometimes I'm going to use the layout as is, sometimes I'm just going to use it as paper, and that's going to be one of those times. All right, so I saw a couple of long boxes, and we can use those. And the only problem, and it kind of struck me last week as well. Oh, okay. It's gonna be that kind of day. Oh my goodness, what is going on? One of the problems, clearly there's lots of problems, is when I put the long boxes on the side here, because I don't want to see the days of the week, obviously the sides, the days are all on the left-hand side, so it does make it look a little weird. Although, I mean, if you've been here a minute, you know, sometimes I just sort of lean into weird, because why not? So there isn't a lot of space there to write, so that can actually be a small category. And what would it look like if we staggered and used this as the decorative element? So let's take this here. Try not to run into that same problem, because the moon actually can go either way. We're going to put that on the top, and I think we can fit 3. We don't want to cover up our mouse. I also don't want to pull too tight, or it'll make the page kind of buckle. We'll do that there. White that out. And then we'll do a third one there, and then we've got 3 of the 6 boxes. And yeah, I think we're gonna have to use this one, which actually kind of works. Again, don't wanna, because the writing's on the top. And again, we'll just stagger. Don't pull too tight. And all right, so there's 3 there. I think we can actually fit something down here. But we want writing space, so something like that would be good. Although we have a moon already. Let's do a plans. Can cover up some of that white out. I mean, it's not horrible, but if we can do a little bit of cover up, why not? I think, at least in my mind, it'll look better this way. Yeah, I like it better that way. So we've got 4 things there, and those can be small. And then for YouTube, I actually like it a little bit bigger. So let's do some white out here. And here. And because I don't want such a thick line, I'll use my Sakura Jelly Roll pen, and I'll use that as white out here. It's not perfect, but it does create that illusion. I don't know about you, but it always seems a bit finicky, even though I store it down. Okay, so that's going to be YouTube. And the reason I have this out is because I wanted to use the letters, and I think we'll be able to use the black ones. So let's give these things names. So we can do, oh no, No, I think we can use the gold ones. I think that might actually pop more. Because there's gold on at least to this one here. So we can do Pinterest there, Instagram and Facebook. And I've said this before, I really should get me some icon stickers, but I was looking and they have icon stickers in black, but at least the ones that I saw, they are printables, and I don't want to print them. I want someone to make them, print them, I buy them, and then you send them to me. And that actually, I don't think, well, no, in my mind, it doesn't count towards my no spend because my no spend is for me personally, but this I would use, well, I mean, I guess this is for me personally as well, but I mean, I would consider that more of a business expense. I don't know why, but I would. So, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook group, and blog. I have been actually getting some blog posts up. I do have a goal of 5 blog posts. I've already done 4. Let me put the dates up here before I forget. So this is the 27th through the 2nd. And then we just need to figure out Etsy, which will be a focus because I am wanting to open my shop up midnight on Saturday. And then YouTube. Oh no, this one here. So it would be good if we can find some sort of label type of sticker. All right, so we'll use this. Again, I'm gonna lean into the purple. I'm not gonna worry about the pink at the top there, that doesn't bother me. And we'll put that, well, I'll try and put that down there. And then maybe we'll use something decorative, but not too big. We'll bring in some of the stars there because that's a lot of white space and I'm only putting the initial. So if we kind of layer that, because I also need that side, so I can't put something big, but we can put YouTube there. I think that'll look okay. So, YouTube. And then I saw some things here that I think we can use. And we certainly could use that, but that seems really fussy. We're gonna lean into fussy. Let's lean into fussy. So I do between 3 and 7 videos a week. So let's put 7, 5. Let's just keep putting dots until we run out of space. And when I do this, I do channel my inner Tamika. I mean, she's not the only one that uses bullets, but she is the one who I think uses it very well. Plus, she always has to use bullets. Not everyone does always have to, but that's how she sets how she's going to do her tasks. And so, yeah, anytime I even see a page like this, I think of her. So that's a 6, and I like odd numbers, so let's do 7 there. That doesn't look too bad. And then the filming and the scheduling and the whatnot, we'll leave that. You know what? No, we won't, because I was going to do this. There are these here, yeah, and I do need 4. And so let's go for this one. Because I kind of follow Andy's method, the FESS method, which is film, edit, schedule, and share. And so, I mean, I don't need it, but it brings just another touch of decoration here. Okay, and then as I do those things, so film, edit, share and schedule, or opposite of that, then I can check that off, and this is where the videos go. I do have room if I wanted to do more filming than that, although probably won't. But yeah, I like that. And now all we have is the Etsy section. I don't know if these have the big chunky boxes. All right, so I think I'll do some cover up. They don't have one of those big boxes that would take a lot of the space here. So I'll do what I did with the YouTube and just cover the days. And this might seem fussier to you guys than just using the boxes, but I can't schedule, or I can't do my social media and business on a day-to-day basis. And that sounds weird because I do my social media and my business on a day-to-day basis. But I like seeing chunks of things. I like to see all my videos in one section and all my Etsy things and my Pinterest and whatnot. I don't want to have to look at every single day and look at what it is that I did. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I work this section. So let's use this, and we'll just make this as a really big label for Etsy. I actually want to kind of center this. And Etsy, because it is going to be hopefully a big focus, yeah, we have enough letters. We're actually going to spell it out. And really, it's just because I have all that space. So, Etsy. For this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat these as sort of like huge bullets. Really, I might not use them as bullets, but that's how they're going to look on the page. Just because I want to take up some of that white space. And I didn't realize until just now that this actually doesn't kind of fit our colors, but I think we can work with that. And a third one here. And the way we'll bring some of that in is we'll use some of these here. So we'll do chase streams on this side. That's crooked. Oh. I want the chase streams to be straight. Okay, so that's that. So it does tie in a little. And I kind of like these stars. I don't know if it's in frame. I'll put that down there. We'll put some purple ones up here. And then let's use some of that gold one in that pocket right there. Although that wild and free is nice and it's long. Let's use that. Yeah, that fits the space perfectly. All right, let me put this back on the rings and I will bring you guys back. All right, guys, this is me done. So I've got my 6 functional boxes. I've mentioned for 2020, at least not yet. I've only been tracking just the actual functional tasks. I'm not tracking the stats, although I think for February I might incorporate that, but we'll see. But I've got my Etsy and my YouTube, my Facebook group, Pinterest board, my blog, and Instagram. This is the last week of January, so I still have one more week of opportunity to finish out my goal for my blog, which is having 5 blog posts. I'm at 4, so that is definitely doable. Instagram, I had a goal of posting 3 times a week, so that has, I think, been hit. Etsy, I do plan to open on the 1st, so that's a really big goal for me. And then YouTube, I mean, I keep on keeping on with YouTube. And then Facebook group, I like to post at least 3 hashtags per week. This is where I need to pick up, but again, we're trying to find balance and doing what we can when we can. All right, guys, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.